Hello, hi there, Cancerians. I hope that you're all lovely, gorgeous, and well. Welcome to your love horoscope for April 2019. And my name is Bella. Most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic. So, April, what do we have in store for your love life? So, all days when I've been doing these general horoscopes, my guides have been very colourful, very interesting. I have noticed a theme. The theme with most star signs has been either vulnerability, blessings, or somewhere in between. I think yours is somewhere in between, but let's see how it pans out, because as we go along, more information comes from my spirit guides, which most of you know, and that's how I do my readings. If you're watching me for the first time, I'm a psychic and not a tarot reader. I interpret the information that I get from spirit, and if you'd like to know more about me, what that means, links just down below to my website, my Facebook page, etc., etc. So there's a couple of things. They are first also saying, they're saying patience and faith, that Cancerians need to have some patience and some faith this month. So patience with somebody and faith in yourself, and maybe faith also in them. So they want to bring up that the retrograde for some of you would have affected some breakups, some discord, that there is that some of you have had to be different to get a better response from somebody. And perhaps at this moment in time, maybe as you're watching this, you are feeling quite vulnerable that maybe things are not going to work out. Or maybe even because that person that you're with has never done the thing that you want them to do in order for you to continue in this relationship, that you're doubting that they can do that. And my guides are saying patience and faith. Have faith that they can, and have patience, because it requires patience. And I tell you why, because most people, when they have bad habits, or maybe it started one way and then you kind of, relationship can kind of slightly mold into something different that can then turn into a bit of a habit and a cycle. It can be quite hard to break. Patterns of human behavior, we are very habit or addictive to certain things, can be very hard for us to break out their cycles. But with patience and faith, both of those being very good vibrations, particularly the faith aspect, will work to your favor. And so in this month they're saying keep doing what you're doing, keep being different. I'm getting the impression that for some of you, you've actually broken up with somebody. That would have been typical from the retrograde. What I've been saying to people, anybody who breaks up in a retrograde always gets back together. Always. Even if it's not this month. But for you guys, they're just saying have patience and have faith that the outcome that you want will happen. It's the patient part, which means it's not just yet. Is it in this month? I'm not entirely convinced that it is. It could be for some of you, but I don't know. I'm just getting the overall impression from my guides that some of you, it may even slip into May. But whatever, they're saying you're going to get what you want. Just stick to it. And so they're giving me an example where it's happened to me. I split up with somebody for like 7 months, and now I'm married to them. So basically, and I had to have patience and faith in that time frame, which I don't always share with everybody, but there was a time when that happened, like well before we got married, and it was really, really needed to bring about change in me, actually, not necessarily in them. I had to change. But it was important that happened for change to actually happen. And that's what it feels like is happening. Like whatever circumstances that you're in right now, where it requires patience and faith. You may not even have split up with somebody, you may be with them, but it's just not feeling right, or perhaps they're being cold and indifferent and they're not working at it. Have patience and faith in yourself, in the situation, but be different. Don't do what you've always done. If you want difference to happen, you have to be different, even if it feels scary. And there was one other sign I said that to. So that's why I say you're in the middle, because I don't get you being vulnerable, because you're shown as winning in the end. But I don't see you completely as loved up and having good stuff completely in this month as I see other people. But just because it's not there just yet, hence the patience, doesn't mean it's not going to work out that way. And in fact, the way it's being shown for those of you who do get it this month is because you are sticking, putting your foot down, sticking to doing whatever it is you're doing differently, maybe even separating. It's important that you do that and don't waver, don't break, don't bend. Have patience and faith that it's going your way. Don't panic. Because I guess the way my guides are showing me this is that if you don't, then what are you actually losing? You're not. You're losing something that's not good for you. So this has to be the only way forward. And I think some of you will get that and understand that, and then some of you may be resistant to it, and they're just saying patience and faith. If you're little cogs in your brain saying it's not going to work out, I don't think they like me, it's not going to work out, they're being horrible and different, they're saying this to me, you know, have patience and faith. I've been doing this long enough that when my guides say that, and with the ferocity that they're saying this, things will go your way, because they always do. So I don't know how to put this reading. It's a little bit, well, patience and faith, really. Paciencia y fe, as they would say in Spanish. You have to just busy yourself with something else, I think, Cancerians. Because the trouble is if you torment yourself that perhaps something isn't working out, then you only make yourself depressed. And my guides want to just kind of really run home that if you can just have some patience, one, it's very strengthening for you. Your expectations or any dependency that you had on that relationship or the want of that relationship will not have its hold on you in quite the same way, which will strengthen you. But also then you get what you want, so you're a win-win, and that's the win in this part. I hope that's been helpful, guys. Do let me know how it goes. Do like, do subscribe, do share if you think this will be helpful to another Cancerian. Anyway, guys, I will see you again next month. Take care. Patience and faith.